Hi everyone, my name's Rich, and today I'm going to be sharing 3 simple knots with you that I think will really help you tying your boots and making sure they have a proper fit. First boot I'm going to be demonstrating today is the King Klamath. We're going to be doing 2 knots with it. The first one is called the surgeon knot. Now what the surgeon knot does is a knotting system that you can use to really assure that the tension that you have set up in the lower laces will stay consistent. And it's a pretty simple knot. All we have to do is bring one lace through. We take the second lace and wrap it around it 2 times, like this. Then we pass it right back through. Pull it together, and that's the surgeon knot. Like I said, it's really just nice to help keep the tension because as it's laced over itself, really kind of locks it off. Second knot we'll be showing is called a marathoner's loop, and it's a knot that deals with heel slippage. Now, the way that a marathoner loop is tied is by going through these top 2 eyelets vertically as opposed to crossing over. Then we actually do a crossover and just bring it down and through on both sides. And that's a marathoner's loop, and from there you can just tie it in the standard manner. Now the way the marathoner loop works is that by bringing it up vertically, we're going to increase the area that is going to be drawn on to tension. Whereas the traditional knots simply draw across the top through the top eyelet, this one actually draws through both of these, and it's actually going to pull all the way back through onto the heel. And like I said, it's just a good way to really lock in your heel, make you a little more comfortable when you're hiking. And the third knot I'm going to show you today also deals with heel slippage. I'm going to be using the Scarpa-Terra GTX. We use a different knot called lock off for dealing with heel slippage on the taller cut boots, and as you can see, it is quite a bit taller. And that's just because the marathoner loop for these taller boots just doesn't really hold the tension all that well. So what we do is instead of the traditional lacing, which goes up like this on both sides, we actually just reverse it a little bit. We go from the top down, and then the top down again. We do that on both sides, and just by tying it in that manner helps lock off the heel a little bit better because it'll increase the tension and the ability for the lace to not lose that tension once it's actually tied. So, 2 pretty simple knots right there for you. I want to thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section, and have a great day, guys.